And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with MP. And so MP will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Okoro with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Well, showing some craftiness with the ball. Okoro looking opportunistic on the offensive end.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Cleveland with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Mitchell looking it over. Passes it to Wade. He kicks to Garland. 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. And a little off that time, but it drops.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Lopez up top. Here's Okoro. From outside, off the mark. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
And stolen by MP. And it's the Warriors on the break. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
Pass to Lopez. Beyond the arc. And Donovan Mitchell gets the 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland kicks to Lopez. Back to Garland. Down low. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Garland dishes to Lopez. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The shot misses. The Warriors go the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And given their performance in that game, which was not necessarily a work of art, I had a hard time believing it wound up being as close as it did.
Yeah, it felt like the other side simply allowed them to hang in, and the score reflected that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Gotta keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And it's Osman missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Well, Harris LeVert giving you a glimpse into how high that vertical goes. That is nice.
The three from MP. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Cavaliers trail by 8. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the line for him here.
For your Cavaliers.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Warriors leading by 7. Here's MP. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And the pass to Neto. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Golden State fall. Substitution for the Warriors.
Golden State's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Good. 16 points for MP.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Out to the wing. Here's Stevens. Misses the 3. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly.
And now, please welcome to the court, the power.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the post, you'll see Wiggins and Looney. Guard pair on the floor, it's Curry and Thompson. And it's MP in at the 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics had a very efficient performance. He had 16 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. That was just the latest in a solid string of performances from him. Obviously looking to keep the momentum going here this evening. We'll see how he does, Kevin.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
And here is Garland, following the 3 from MP. Poked loose, stolen by Thompson. Now the Warriors moving it up. Wiggins with the ball. Curry with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 14. And contact on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
So a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Warriors ahead, up by 16. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Garland is out there with Mitchell, and there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Okoro, and it's Wade in at power forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And here's MP for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Warriors leading by 16. Thompson outside. MP passes to Thompson. Back to MP. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he can't get the first
The line for your Cavaliers.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
MP deciding where to go with it. The second effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Warriors have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Mitchell outside. Pass to Okoro. The feed's away. And it's good. 2 points. Wade's got his first 2 points.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
MP's shot is good.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
Bounce pass from Garland. Okoro kicks to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. High arcing shot, and the rejection by MP. Two minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Just 5 on the clock. There's Garland, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry, and doors for Darius Garland playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better. This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Here's Okoro. That shot, no good. And Golden State will come the other way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Feeds it to Garland. It's rebounded by Curry. Warriors leading by 20. MP outside. From 6 away. Wade with the defensive effort.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, great. He can get up a few notches higher. Timeout called the Warriors.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
Some changes for Golden State. Wiggins is checked in for Draymond Green. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Here's Osman, guarded by Poole. LeVert in the corner. 13 feet away. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's MP. And he uses the glass on the layup. 34 points for MP.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
His shooting reached a tipping point, was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And, boy, he's made the most of it.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the basket by MP.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Neto, the pass to LeVert. Back to Neto. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LeVert from outside. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Warriors leading by 22. MP finds Kuminga. MP outside. Stolen by LeVert. And so it's the Golden State Warriors cruising into the quarter break with a
41. The Warriors, 63.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Guard pair on the floor, it's Curry and Thompson. In the post, you'll see Wiggins and Looney. And it's MP in at the small forward. Warriors leading by 20. Now, here's MP. Yes, that goes in. MP's got 40 points.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Okoro. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
MP, good.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that? And so, MP will bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
MP, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Here's LeVert. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
On its way from Curry for 2, and just miss after miss right now.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Curry dishes to MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
his first.
It's on Karis LeVert. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Karis LeVert.
2 minutes.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Misses off the right iron.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Bucket is good.
70.
47 points for MP.
As great as he is as a scorer, what we know unequivocally about Stephen Curry is he wants to find his teammates.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Mitchell against Thompson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Golden State.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Looney. Iguodala comes in for Green. Moody's checked in for Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Curry.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-game.
And what a tremendous... So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.